What's up, CoCsmen? This is Black Bolt here. Going to recap war number 5. Jaren says, "Hey, Mom, I made it somewhere in life." Oh, that's great. That's great. But anyway, so here to recap war number 5. Letting them get their hellos in, but it was a victory against AllOrNothing. And they were true to their word. We got a bunch of attacks in, and they chose not to do all, but to do nothing. They did not fight back whatsoever. Maybe 6 attacks, but in the big picture, yeah, they really didn't fight back. So I guess they chose nothing this time. But there were some good attacks this war. I want to shout out to Jeff. We're going to review one of his attacks, or feature, but he took out both Town Hall 10s for us. 2-starred both of them. Both were, one is completely maxed defenses, and that's the one we're going to look at. 2, I'm not sure if it was completely maxed defenses. I guess we can scout it. Yeah, so it was pretty maxed, but not completely. The archer towers weren't maxed, but a lot of it was maxed. So a lot of the important buildings were maxed. So good job, Jeff. Good work there. And going down, we'll start with our Town Hall 8 we're going to feature today, which was Chief. And the reason why we're featuring Chief's video is because it truly was really good funneling. The way to do the Dragloon is you want to drop a few of your dragons out at the beginning to, as you can tell, I didn't pause the video in time, but so he's dropping one here to kill this. It's going to come up here to kill this. Let's do red. So he wants to kill this and this. And this one's going to start clearing out these buildings. And he's going to he's going to drop some over here next. And he's trying to eliminate this and this, so he can drop his main force of drags here. And the goal of that is he wants the dragons to go right towards the center, right into the core, and that's where he's going to drag them. And what's good about this is the CC actually is going to help him. He's using the CC to his advantage, and that is a good sign of a good attacker if they know how to do that. So these first dragons he dropped out aren't even taking that much damage because the air defenses are so centralized. Their range probably is like this. This one might come out a little bit further. But yeah, so these dragons are only taking archer tower damage, and to a drag, that's nothing. So good job recognizing that. And so he drops these dragons off, not even worrying. Killing the barracks is there. And here he's going to put down his 5th dragon, clear out that army camp. And as you can see, this now all that's left is, now that he's cleared these out, just like I said before, he's about to drop his last 5 dragons in here. And the closest building is going to be that cannon, and then here, and then by that time these CC troops are going to come out, and they're going to draw them right into the core, and he's just going to rage on top of them. That rage is really important when you're fighting the CC troops. And then the CC, he has max balloons in. So those balloons are going to go and assassinate the air defenses and all the defensive buildings in there while the dragons tank. That's the idea behind Dragloon. So let's watch him here. And there's those 5 dragons. And the CC's getting pulled, and it's just going to draw him right where he wants to go. So the only weird thing is this wizard did split off this guy right here. And I don't know why that happened. That was weird. So it did actually move his dragons a little bit over, but as you can see, he did drop his CC because now that these drags are tanking. Maybe wait like 1 more or 2 more seconds on on your loon drop here, because your loons in this video, I've already watched you attacking, and they do end up getting ahead and start tanking the air defenses. You really want your drags to tank most of the air defenses, but still, it was good enough timing that you still got the 3-star, and I mean, I'm just aiming for perfection here. That's still a really good attack, and way to funnel that in and all that stuff. So we're going to keep watching, and actually, now I said that, if the dragons didn't get distracted by that last wizard, it probably would have worked out perfectly, but they did. So I guess that was good timing in the end, but you just kind of got unlucky with that wizard. But yep, so he's going to keep that rage going, so those loons keep going. And now that that second air defense is down, really not looking good for the enemy now. He's going to drop another one. That is so good. Right there, he's going to get a drake. He knows that last rage is really impressive right here. Because not only is he encompassing those 2 dragons, possibly getting this one if it starts coming up, but he's making sure these loons have enough life left to get to that air defense. And he knows that once he gets that air defense down, it's game over for the rest of this base. So I really like that rage. That last rage was perfect. And then, yeah, that's going to be it. We're going to speed it up a little bit because the rest is just cleanup, really. He saved his BK, and he's just going to use that to clean up the outside, make sure he doesn't run out of time. So, good job here. And this is going to be it. The dragon's just coming around. BK is taking out that Tesla for him. Being extra dramatic. BK goes all the way around so they can take it out together. Good job there. Very impressive. We're going to go on, though. Way to funnel those dragons, and yeah, keep that up. You have improved. You have really picked up on Chief's really gotten the Dragloon down. He's definitely come a long way on that. So he's starting to become pretty dang consistent with it. Next we're going to do for Town Hall 9s, we are going to do Shaquille. And he had number 9, and he did a really good job. We're going to bring it up. What I really like about his video, or his replay I should say, is the way he spreads out his golems, and he does get really unlucky on one of them. But his plan was this. He dropped one here to break it in. He dropped down the corner to make sure that it got in on this. He wanted to get in on this square. He wanted that golem to just dominate that square. That was his goal. So then he drops another one. I'll use a different color. He drops another one here. I think next he drops one here. He drops one here that goes there, and it's really that's really good because it's gonna go. I think it ends up going here, and then it goes here. But he dropped one here too as well. Let's use another color. He drops one here as well, and now he's covering this entire side of the base, and the golems aren't right next to each other. So he can drop all of his DPS. He can drop all of his DPS back here and have no worries because the golems will be tanking the whole time for him. So he can spread out his DPS, clear this side out. So clearing the army camp, the elixir, gold, all this stuff. So he has everything will go straight towards the enemy's town hall, going straight in at it. So that was really good. And let's watch a little bit as he deploys those golems. So he actually started first over here and the second over there, but same concept, just different order. Here's where he gets unlucky, though. He drops those in, and this wall just breaks. and the golem decides, I'm going to go over here. So a little bit unlucky, I guess, to get away from that, try to get those wall breakers down quicker. But I wouldn't even, I mean, that was just unlucky, really. Or if you really wanted to be safe, just do what you did on that last one where you put it on the corner. And if you would have put it on this corner, I know there's a lot of buildings and stuff, kind of weird to get it in there, but if you would have put it on this corner, then you would definitely be safe dropping that mid golem. But it was the right idea, you just got unlucky, but you still made it work, which is truly important. So we're going to keep going here. So that, see how that opened up in the center, that's where that golem would have went. So now he's dropping down wizards, and he's just clearing out this whole side because he's got this whole side protected. So every single thing is hitting a golem right now. And all these wizards are going to get there, and this is where it gets a little interesting. He did get his golems down pretty fast, and so he was able to get some wizards before they started beating up on his golem, which was in my first video of getting your DPS down quick so your golems don't get hurt. So good job there, Shaquille, but I'm pretty sure this CC is going to do some work on that golem, and there's not much you can do. The wizards are kind of being dumb and breaking the wall first, so and then they hit the archer first instead of hitting the group of wizards that they could have one-shotted all those wizards. So that was unlucky as well. But here's the thing: is you have this witch going wide, which was unlucky. I forgot. I was looking up here and I missed that. But I would have the queen down by now. There's no reason not to. You've got enough stuff tanking. The queen's going to help your units get through a lot of stuff, and it's going to help you kill a lot of things. So try to get that queen down quicker, and once you have a good line in front, get the queen down right away, because she's going to help break walls for your clan, or not your clan, but for your warriors and stuff. So you did end up having more. You saved wall breakers to break into this, and you end up getting into the core. So really good job there. Let's continue though. And it's not necessarily bad to have these guys going this way, but with no tank, eventually they're going to hit this archer tower, and it's going to get ugly for them. So, I mean, it's not the worst, but they're kind of cleaning up buildings for you, but this queen should have been down much faster. Like I said earlier, she could have already had that queen dead for you, so your units could be already into the core. But there you go. And this heal right here is gorgeous with the rage. There is a lot of health points here, and normally people say don't rage and heal. But if you know they're going to be stuck in the area for a while, Expos have a ton of health. The CC has a ton of health. There's a lot of stuff in him here. I don't mind this combo together at all here. And let's keep going. So you do have one rage left as well. So that's good. Let's see. I don't remember where he ends up using his last rage. So the queen is hitting. Now your queen's starting to do work. Taking a little bit of damage, but okay. So you use the ability. It looked like the Tesla stopped hitting the queen for some reason. I don't know if that's because you hit the ability, but if she stopped taking damage, save it, because at the very end she can be very clutch for you. But not the worst. I mean, you didn't just instantly burn it like I see a lot of people do. And to note, you also have saved 4 wizards and 12 archers, and that is good. So you have this one golem here that you will hope tanks, and this is great. That is really good, Shaquille. He places a wizard here just to get rid of this archer tower, because now they're hitting this corner and they're going to break, and so instead of having more time where they go this way and kill this wizard tower is just going to assassinate that, and they're going to be able to keep going this way. And the golem's going to probably stay in front, so I really like that wizard placement. That was really sly of you. So he's going to work on that archer tower, and now they're going to be able to break in. And this is so good. Using these archers like that, it's going to help you keep pushing this way on the outside, and they're going to get damage in this way as well. And this golem's going to keep running down, and your archer queen's going to go right with. So I really like that. Now you're kind of using like this is like your wave coming across to finish off all the rest of the base. So this is really nice, and you have a mini golem, which I didn't even see, and luckily the big golem sets off this ring trap for you. So that was nice. Big bomb's not going to do too much damage. Only took with the archers. That wizard survived, so that was nice. Another big bomb. That wizard's not going to survive it. And then he drops off his last wizards here. And again, really good placement because they're going to keep coming down this way and get those buildings while this golem just sits here and tanks, and the archer queen is just going to start killing stuff. So, wow. I mean, this is a great raid. Good job. I'm pretty dang impressed with how you use those after troops. So let's keep going here. We're going to speed up a little bit. They seem to be stuck on walls right now. So there we go. Now it's finally hitting the cannon. And still it's just hitting that golem. So that's good for the queen. Last rage. I gotta say, I couldn't really think of another time to use it, and you want to guarantee that they kill that archer tower, because once that thing's dead, all you have to worry about is the Tesla. So I like the use of it, and way to save. That's a lot of patience, and they're just gonna finish off that Tesla right there. So Shaquille, well done. I'm very impressed. Now we're gonna head up to our Town Hall 10 feature, which was Jeff on number 1. Attacked a fully upgraded base. Even the archer towers, the new archer towers that were in the new update. So these bases can be quite tricky when they're this maxed. Things get interesting. So Jeff looks at this base and sees, first of all, like you should always look, is where's the CC and easy pull. But you'll notice easy pull on the CC. But you'll notice that he doesn't, when he's drawing the CC, he has 3 giants, but he doesn't just hold the button down for 3 giants. Because a lot of times they'll have spring traps like here, somewhere in here, because they know that you're just going to want to try to get the easy pull on the CC. So he, instead of just holding him down where it could flip all 3 at once, and now he maybe only got 5 archers out of the CC, or if that's a double giant bomb, which I highly doubt that they'd put one there, but I still really like how you'll see he individually places. He places one, lets it walk for a little bit, places another one, lets it walk for a little bit, and places the third one. So that way, if there was a spring trap, it'd only take 1. So very, very well done there. And he's just going to cover this side with golems and then push forward. He puts, I think, a golem here and a golem here. And then I believe he has another golem and a CC. And so he's going to put it like around here. And they're just going to push through the side. And he uses the jump spell in here to get him into both of these layers, which is really nice. And so then he gets into the core that way. And he doesn't bring a heal, which seems to be quite normal in when you're doing Town Hall 10s, because the Inferno towers negate it, and you really just need to push through and get that 2-star, especially on a base that's completely maxed out. Actually, I did notice one archer tower not maxed out. 2. Okay, 3, 4. Alright, my fault. I saw a couple of these archer towers gold, so I guess half the archer towers are maxed, but everything else in this base is maxed. So, yeah, let's watch what he does here. So he drops the 1, 2, and 3, and it actually ends up being a giant bomb there, but that's not really important. What's important is that he just needs those giants to live long enough to kill the CC. And he gets that. So he's going to draw them over the corner. And this is the best place to do it. And when you're thinking about where you want to draw CC units, when you pull them, is away from archer towers, away from any damage that will help kill what you're using to kill the CC. You just want to be away from their defenses. So we're going to keep watching here. He keeps drawing him in the corner. And there he goes. He drops a golem, and Jeff does this. It's kind of like a signature thing, and I really like it. He drops a golem down because now these troops are really distracted on this guy, and then instantly he drops down his own wizards. And I've seen him do this almost every time. It's his own strategy developed, and it seems to work out wonderfully. And not only is this good because his wizards end up taking no damage, but his golems a lot of time will not take any damage as well. Because by the time that the wizards get in range, these wizards just shut them up. And this witch, usually the witch is in the back and hard to get, but since all of this stuff is now going to be running this way, she's kind of left open by herself. So it even makes the witch easier to kill. So Jeff has got that down almost to a science. It's really impressive. But you'll see here. There it goes. There goes the CC troops. And now he's laid down his second golem here. Big trap goes off, or big bomb goes off, excuse me. And that does nothing to a golem. Golems just laugh at that. But he's doing that 3-prong attack kind of thing. And I like that he put this one closer to this one, just in case this one were to have died early. He would still have that protection over here. So I like that he chose that one over here, and he's leaving this one fresh over here. So also well done, Jeff. Alright, so we're going to keep looking here. As the raid continues, the wizards he sends out a whole bunch of wall breakers together, make sure they get the job done. And they do, just barely gets it off there. And he's got his BK going in. P.E.K.K.A.'s going in as well. He's saved 4 wizards. He's going to rage. Probably help him get to that archer queen. Gets that down. Freezes, and the freeze ends up being on the Inferno Towers and 2 Teslas, which is great. And also all of his big units are hitting these big bombs and not hitting his wizards. So that's really good as well. And it seemed like he planned on everyone attacking from this way because he has 2 giant bombs here. He has a giant bomb there, and I don't think I've seen the 4th one yet. But he seems like that was his plan, is he thought that everyone would attack from there. He probably does because the CC, everyone probably does because the CC is right there. So doesn't phase Jeff though. That jump spell is still perfectly placed. Like I said at the beginning of his replay, that jump spell is really nice. And right now he's dropping. I was like, he should better get that rage on. That's a perfect place to rage. He's gonna rage. He's used the BK ability right too. He didn't use it right at the beginning and not let him recover that health. So he did use the BK ability right. Right when he gets into the town hall center, and he's hit that rage as well. So now almost for sure that town hall is going down. And he's still got one more freeze. And there it is, right when the P.E.K.K.A.s get to it. So the P.E.K.K.A.s can slaughter those Teslas before they start destroying them. So, well done there. And he's going to drop his wizards over here. He's dropped 2 of them so far. And the goal of these is, look, these are distracted. These are hitting his AQ. And all this chaos to be able to realize that this cannon's distracted, and this archer queen's distracted, and this wizard tower's even distracted. It's not in range, so it doesn't matter, but the expo's distracted as well. To drop it and get some free percent here, because he knows that it's going to be a tight one for percent. So they're going to start racking up some percentage for him. And so in that drop, he got 3 buildings, and he just dropped 1 here. He notices that these are distracted again, and they're going to be distracted for a while. Those are level 5 mini golems. And this is distracted as well. So pick up that easy. Hopefully he'll go to the builder on, but this guy's on the gold collector right now. Let's get rid of that. And yep, one on the builder hut, nicely done. And this one's going to start cleaning up the licks. And he gets it right there, 54%. So well done, Jeff. Almost a complete max base. I thought it was completely max, but there were 3 archer towers that were not max. But great job, Jeff. This has been Black Bolt. See you later, CoCsmen. Signing out.